Hi Tarot Tribe, it's Ethany, and I have an unboxing and first impressions today of the Cathar Tarot, The Secret of Wisdom of the Perfecti, by John Matthews and Will Kingham. Let's check this out. So, nice hard box. It has, oh cool, this magnificent deck offers a unique tarot experience that draws upon the ancient wisdom tradition stretching back through the Cathars to the Grail myths and the Gnostics. So this is, a lot of us know who John Matthews is, and the art is by Will Kingham. It's a 112-page guidebook. And there's some brand new spreads in here, so let's have a look. So it's a beautiful box, and it comes in one of these. These always take a little bit of lovely sliding accordion boxes that slide. So it's nice. It's not going to get, stuck in your you know what I'm trying to say. It's not going to get bent when you put it on your shelf. It's not going to get ruined. So it comes with the insert. Let's take a look at the book. And it's full color, which is always nice because you can look at the actual picture as well when you're looking at the interpretation. So there's the light and dark instead of upright and reversed. Now we have getting to know the deck, activating the cards, different spreads. So the Cathar cross, I wonder if I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I'm so sorry. The Court Wisdom, the Grail Knight. That's pretty cool. I've got some information and some quotes here. Some further resources if you're interested in the... Okay, and then we are shown right at the back here the differences in these cards. So a lot of them have been changed. So interesting. So like the Hierophant is Lucifer and he's not the devil. In this, I'm going to try really, really hard not to butcher these names. And the minor arcana are the Book of Shields, the Book of Swords, the Book of Love, and Book of Wisdom. Wisdom is Pentacles, Love is Cups, Book of Swords are Swords, and Shields are the Wands. So this is a system all onto itself. And it does give you some information on the Cathars. And it's a most cannot speak today. Fascinating spiritual groups to emerge from the melting pot of religious fever that existed throughout the period known as the Middle Ages. Interesting. It'd be interesting to read more about that. So let's have a look at the cards. Really lovely cardstock. Smaller than your average Biber. Your average tarot deck, a little bit fatter and shorter. And they do have borders. Okay, so that's the Fool or the Boheme. Parfait. Lady Wisdom. I'm not going to... It's just not going to work for me trying to butcher these cards. There's a Hierophant. Interesting. I guess like the reason why this card may have been chosen is because of the connection to Lucifer and institutions and going against the grain of, Ascension. Cardstock is nice and thick. It's a very interesting deck. I feel like this is something that you would, the grey all night, you would need to spend some time getting to know. Death. You can see like the scars on that skull. It feels like a very, very serious deck. Like normally I'm quite a jumpy, high vibey kind of person. This feels like it's a really serious, a real serious sort of deck up in here. The World of Shadows. That's cool. The moon. That's awesome. The World of Light. The Sun. The Last Judgment. Some Placement of the World. So now we go on to the Minor Arcana. So these are the shields. And they are fully illustrated, which is lovely. And you have the emblems on the sides here. So all of these are linked to myths of this time, which is very interesting. I want to see what the... Okay, so we have squires, knights, ladies and lords instead of the kings, queens, knights and pages. So now we have the swords, which is going to be the only one, the only suit that is directly linked to the Minor Arcana of many decks. And I'm never opposed to changing them. I've got many decks that have different Minor Arcanas. I wonder what is going on there. 10. Squire. Lady. How much I like looking at the Queen of Swords. The King, who actually looks really approachable for a King of Swords. Okay, so these are the cups. Oh, interesting. It's interesting that, for example, the swords and the cups have the 4 suits on the sides, and the shields only have 2. Like, they don't have them on here and here, which is very interesting. Wonder if that was, and that kind of, as you can see, it does bring down the size of the images a little bit. So I wonder if that was like an art, like it was seen afterwards, or if that was done intentionally. Lady of Love. So if you can't, I feel, I don't know, and okay, so these two have the same thing, so they don't have it on the floor either. Interesting. Dude is tied up to a pole, sans pants, and is being talked to. It's very interesting. 4 of Wisdom. Oh, 6 of Wisdom. 9 of Wisdom. It's a very interesting deck. So as you could probably tell, if you've seen many of my videos, it's not really my art style. I have like the Touchstone Tarot and a few other decks that are aligned to this art style, but it's not an art style that I would like naturally go work with in an intuitive way, like that I would sit with. I feel like this would be something that I would need to study. I also feel like this I would have to read more, but I feel like this may also be very patriarchal, and I'm not quite sure I'm going to be down with that, but I will have a look. I will have a look if that is the case. And maybe it'll be good for shadow work and working through some stuff with that. I don't have any hang-ups about Christianity or anything. I was christened when I was 12 on my own volition. Me and Jesus, we cool. Yeah, very cool. It's good. So anyway, that was my unboxing and first impression and a bit of a flick through of the Cathar Tarot. And you can get it. It's published by Watkins, and you can get them in any place that you find the tarots. And thank you so much for watching.